What the hell, BMW? Oh shit. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this episode, we're talking about the top 5 things I hate about my 2024 BMW M1000 single R. The last thing on the list might surprise you guys a little bit, but it is by far the worst thing about this motorcycle. I absolutely hate it. I don't know why BMW did it. It ruins the bike completely. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. So the first thing on the list of things that I hate about my 2024 BMW M1000 is the seat, the stock seat that it comes with. It is probably one of the worst seats that I've ever sat on. Within 15 minutes of getting this bike, riding this bike, my tuchus was hurting. I thought it was just early in the season and I just needed to toughen up my tuchus, but that wasn't the case. The seat that it came with was horrible. It was rock hard. It is the worst thing ever. So that's what led me into the Ripple underwear, the gel underwear. I bought those in hopes that I could keep riding this bike with no pain. It made a bit of a difference. It wasn't anything crazy. Check out that video if you guys want to. But that's what led me into my first major mod, if you want to call it a major mod. It was $600. It was quite a bit of money. That was the Sergeant's seat. I've got a video that's going to come out soon of a long-term review on that seat, so stick around for that. I never thought one of the first major mods that I would do to my bike would be the seat, but I had to do it. It was unbearable. I just couldn't enjoy the bike with the seat that it came with, the stock seat. I think it looked incredible. It was an incredibly good-looking seat. It was way better looking than my 2016 BMW S1000R. The seat on that is so freaking comfortable. But anyways, that brings me into my next thing that I absolutely hate about this motorcycle, the color of it. Holy smokes, I never thought a white motorcycle would be a problem. I absolutely love the color. I love the color and I hate the color. So let me just show you what I'm talking about here and why I hate the white color on this. Now this is at no fault to BMW at all. This was all user error. The color has nothing to do with BMW. The color looks amazing. They did a fantastic job with it, but as you can see here in the paint here, every little mark you can see of my leather jacket is rubbing up on it and it looks absolutely horrible. I purposely didn't wash this bike in over a week just to show you guys that the white brings out all the dirt here. Gross. With that being said, guys, let's jump on the motorcycle so that I can get through the last 3 things that I absolutely hate about this bike. And stick around for the last one because it's probably going to surprise you if you guys don't own this motorcycle. It is literally the worst thing that BMW could have ever done. Anyways, let's jump on the bike. Let's jump to the GoPro. Let's go. All right, guys. The next thing on my list is this screen right here. I love it. I also hate it. Let me explain. So when I say I hate it, guys, it is an incredible screen. It has all the bells, all the whistles, and that's the problem. It has way too many bells and whistles. Tire not at set point. It has tire sensors. It has frickin' the works. And the problem with that, guys, is it distracts the hell out of you when you're riding. Having all these features is great. It's cool. I think if you're on a long road trip or something like that, they'd really come in handy, but they're distracting as hell. I don't know how many times I've been trying to switch my song and I'm putting on the signal light or vice versa. Just having that ability to switch your song on the screen here is taking you away from the motorcycle so freaking much. On my S1000R, it doesn't really have a whole lot of bells and whistles. It's got the heated grips, etc., but nothing crazy on the screen here. Just to show you guys how freaking distracting this is, look, we're rolling here. We can jump into the menu here, get into media, and boom, my song pops up, and you're using this little wheel here to switch your song. How freaking distracting is that? It's cool, but it's also distracting at the same time. Confusing the signal light and the switching the songs is crazy, and that's a safety hazard. That's a huge safety hazard, holy smokes. So that's my third thing on the list that I absolutely hate about this motorcycle. I actually love it too, but yeah, I think I hate it more than I love it. I knew that BMW was doing the latest and greatest bells and whistles, and that was a huge selling feature of this motorcycle, but I find it distracting as hell. You're just focusing on the screen here, you're looking down, it's like texting on your phone here. So distracting, taking you away from the ride. That's number 3. On to the next one. So next up on my list is these frickin' mirrors. If you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you know I've complained about them, and they're absolutely the worst. And not because they look bad, because I actually think they look pretty frickin' good. They just don't function at all. They're heavy duty, you think they would be good, but they vibrate. I don't know if you guys could see how distorted everyone behind me is right now. The mirrors aren't too bad at 60 kilometers an hour. They're not too bad. They're usable, they're functionable. Once you get to highway speeds, they're completely unusable. There's a little spiral, just everyone's a little spiral in here, and they're literally the worst mirror ever. Yeah, I know you could switch the mirrors out, but why, BMW? Why are you putting horrible mirrors on this bike right from the factory? You would think factory mirrors would be amazing. They went and did the bar ends here, and I think they're really nice looking. I don't mind the look at all. I don't even want to switch them, but because they're so incredibly unusable, I will be switching these mirrors out. Now these are all things that, yeah, you can switch with aftermarket parts, a lot of the things I'm describing right now, but you shouldn't have to. Why do I have to switch the mirrors out just to use the damn things? BMW, do better. Now that we're rolling up to some highway speeds here, let me show you guys how incredibly bad these meters are. Look, we're doing about 70 kilometers an hour, and already everything in the back is completely distorted. You can't see what the hell's behind you. All right, we're at highway speeds here, and just look at that car. I don't know if you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing right now. Hopefully the GoPro's picking it up, but look at that car behind us. You can't see what the hell it is. You can't see if it's a police officer. You can't see anything. Everything is so freaking distorted. Such a safety issue, guys. Holy smokes. BMW, if you guys are watching this, why the hell did you put these mirrors on here? Why didn't you put some more R&D into them and make them good? Because my god, these things are terrible. If you guys know of a way to make these a little bit better, if there's like some weight I can put on or anything like that, let me know down in the comments, because I like the look of these and I want to keep them, and I don't want to spend money on some other bar end mirrors, because I think these look pretty good. They're a good size, they're good everything. They just don't work. But with that being said, while we're at highway speeds, this is what you guys are here for. This is by far the worst thing that BMW has ever done to this bike specifically, and I think it's happened on the S1000R. I think it has the exact same issue. If you guys have seen any of my videos in the past, you know I complain about this all the time, but it's the power band. It's the flat spot at 6,000 to 8,000 RPM. Let's flip it down to second here. We're at 6,000 RPMs here, and let's just put it right to the pin and show you guys how freaking slow this thing is. From 6 to about 10,000 RPMs, it has the worst flat spot in motorcycle history, I swear to God. All right, let's go. Nothing, 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 no power, no power. Then all of a sudden, just everything. Like, why? Why, BMW? Why did you give us this flat spot? Now I know a tune fixes that problem. It sorts it out. It gets rid of that flat spot. But why the hell do I have to tune this bike to get rid of a major flat spot? The only reason I can think of why BMW did this was to meet some stupid emissions problem. That's the only reason I can think of why they would do that, because oh my god, this bike is completely unusable. We just lost the GoPro here. Too much oomph. Let's get you back. Oh, there we go. We got you guys back. The power at the end of the flat spot flipped my GoPro down. I didn't have it tightened up all the way. Let's tighten you guys up a little bit here. There we go. All right, you guys are secure now. I forgot to tighten that before we went. Oh shit. Let's just hang out here, hang out here. I hope everyone's okay. Oh shit. Shout out to the firefighters of Vancouver. You guys are doing a great job. But yeah, I cannot say enough bad things about this flat spot in this bike. I don't know how I've waited this long to not tune my bike. Oh wait, it's $1,200 to get rid of the flat spot. That's probably why I haven't spent the money. I spent all my money on this bike here. Let's hop around here again. I'll show you guys the flat spot one more time. If you guys own this bike or an S1000R, you know about that flat spot, and you know it gets way better after you tune it. I don't know why the hell I've waited all summer to do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon, and I'll show you guys the before and after from a tune. I think I'm just going to go with the gold standard, the Bren tune. Everybody seems to say good things about the Bren tune. If you guys have a different tune on your bike, let me know down in the comments. I want one of those handheld tuners. I want to be able to convert it back to stock if needed. That's why I want to go with the Bren tune, but I know there's a few other ones out there. If you guys have had good experiences with other tuners, let me know down in the comments, because I would like to save some money, but at the same time, I don't mind spending a few extra bucks to get the gold standard in tunes on this bike. So we're in 4th gear right now at about 4,000 RPMs. It's not bad. And then boom, you just hit a wall. You get the 6,000 there and you got nothing at all. My Honda Grom is faster. It's boom, like that's not bad for power. That's not bad from 4,000 to 6,000. But once you hit that 6,000, that death trap of 6,000, what the hell, BMW? My God, that is driving me nuts. Let's flip it down to 2nd gear here. Right at 6,000. We'll put it right to the pin, and there's no power. You're nothing. You get to 10, all the power in the world. Too much power, in my opinion. All right, pinning at nothing, something, and everything. Why? Well, why? Ah! That drives me nuts, guys. I cannot say enough bad things about that flat spot. I need a tune on this, and I need it like yesterday. Friend tune. If you guys are watching this video, throw me a sponsor, throw me a tune. I'll talk the hell out of your tune. Or if there's another tuner out there that wants to somehow give somebody with 600 subscribers a free tuner, I will say a lot of good things about it, because anything is going to be better than this frickin' flat spot right now. Anyways, guys, those were my top 5 things I absolutely hate about this motorcycle. The nice thing is, everything that I mentioned in this video can be fixed with money, with buying parts, tunes, whatever. It can all be fixed with money. But why, BMW? Why, oh why did you give us a bike with all these issues right out of the factory? You developed an amazing bike, an absolutely amazing bike. I love this bike. I don't hate it by any means. I just wish you guys would have solved those 5 things right from the factory. It would have been so easy for you guys to just do it. I think, you know, my S1000 didn't have any of these issues whatsoever. It was so freaking fast right from the factory. No flat spot, no nothing. It just went. But I guess emissions or something like that was different back in 2016. That had to be the case. Anyways, guys, if you guys like these kind of videos, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you let your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, your grandpa know that I just told you guys the top 5 things I frickin' hate about this motorcycle. On next week's episode, we'll talk about the 5 things that I absolutely love. But that's gonna do it for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Throw cruise control on here. Let's do a double. All right, yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.